This one is from Andy B. Hey guys, I was lying in bed the other day when I got hit with a thought. Uh-oh, hope he's okay. Why is there only one measurement of time? With most other things, there is the metric system and the imperial system. For example, length has centimeters and inches. Well, yeah, that's what metric and imperial is, dumbass.
Jesus Christ.
But as far as I know, for time, there is only seconds, minutes, etc. There aren't any other units of measurement.
True.
Considering how things like temperature also have multiple units of measurement, you would think that time would as well.
Man,
Like
what a
Fahrenheit,
good thought.
Celsius.
What a good thought.
It doesn't really
Well-
make sense, though, to all be on different measurements of time.
No,
There's
but
different time zones, but that's still the same measurement of time.
it's still the same time. Well, I guess maybe there were different measurements of time. I
Didn't
suppose.
that ancient society that thought the world was going to end in 2012? What were that? The Aztecs?
The
Was that the
Mayans.
Aztecs?
Mayans.
Mayans. Yeah, Mayans.
They had their
Mayans.
own calendar.
So was that a different measurement of time?
I suppose so, but
Or did
not
they
so
still
much
do-
like. I think we're talking not so much different types of calendars. We're talking like, is there a different kind of second? Like,
Unit.
yeah, like a
But-
unit. So we have 1 second, which is 1 second, but is there something else that for us is 3 seconds?
The way
but
that
for them
time
is
works
one whatever.
is that the sun. The reason why we do 24-hour days is because the sun takes that amount of time to do a trip.
It's true.
So we didn't really work out that. It was just kind of like days are always the same length. So we just kind of built a time
I suppose,
system around
yeah,
that.
but I think you're thinking too simply. I think that
You think 2 days could be a day?
no, a day is always a day, but within that day, what is an hour? We
Oh, yeah.
invented an hour. An hour
So,
doesn't
like-
make sense. So in a different unit of measurement, a
True.
day could be 7 whatevers.
Yeah, like we could have 20 ELOPs in a day instead of
ELOPs.
24 hours.
You know what? I think that's a better system. 20 ELOPs.
Yeah,
Why do
and
we have
then
those 4 hours for?
And then in every ELOP, there's
Yeah.
42 ELEAPs.
That's true. And in every E leaps, there's 61
ELIPs.
E lips.
Yeah. A little bit confusing because they all sound quite similar. But that's just an example of what we could have. We could be
What
like,
what a
boys,
rip of thought.
this podcast has just hit, 84 E-loops or whatever.
Man, I need
ELIPs.
I
Sorry.
need to look this up.
Doesn't Star Wars have parsecs or something?
Isn't that distance?
Oh, yeah, maybe just.
That's the way. Isn't that speed or... Oh, no, they do light speed.
You're the Star Wars nerd.
Sorry, what was your ATAR, mate?
That doesn't make me a Star Wars nerd. Just makes me
Yeah,
a
but it means you
regular nerd.
should be, It means that you're not playing into your stereotype.
I apologize.
Are there other units of time? The
Are you
base
just
unit
looking
of
it up?
time is the second. Guys, we've really stumbled upon something that's very difficult to understand.
No, it's pretty simple to understand, guys. It's just other units like weight or distance. They were just developed separately, I would assume, in different areas of the world. But time, for whatever reason, probably by coincidence, just became universal.
So
Didn't the Indigenous Australians have a different unit of time? They measured time differently before white man. I mean, didn't all cultures do that?
Yeah, every culture would have their own way of measuring time, but it would all come down, or it would all have the same, like, day-night. Like, a day is this long and a night is that long.
Yeah.
But however many hours or E-loops, that's up to whatever civilization.
it's true. Should we move on, or should you consider, or are you just going to continue looking at your phone, reading about measurements of time?
Lewis, are you even in frame?
I am barely in frame. Yeah, I made sure that I'm in frame. This one's
Lewis
really
is
blown me out, guys. I'm
leaning. He has a new chair and he's leaning back on it pretty obnoxiously right now, and has been for the last 5 minutes.
This is
This
thoughts,
one-
man. I'm trying to get into it. All right, hit me again. I'm ready.
This one comes in from Harry. Hey, boys. Had a
Hey,
thought while I was on the porcelain throne. Now, that is a place where a lot of thinking gets done.
Mm-hmm.
How come I can take my pants off with my belt done up, but I can't put them back on with the belt done up?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to Google it because you guys will know this for sure. Sent from my iPhone.
I would say you must have quite a fat ass.
No,
You have quite a thick rear.
I think there's something in this because it's like when you stick your finger in a small hole, often you can get it in pretty easily, and then you go to pull it out and you're like, oh shit, I'm stuck.
It's like
You
putting a
can't
ring
pull
on.
out. That's what she said.
Exactly. That is what she did say.
I would say that it's because the ass doesn't move up as well as it moves down. If you just have a feel around your ass, much easier to push it down than lift it up.
True. And also, if you've got like quite a, I mean, let's be honest, I've got a flat ass, as we've talked about on the show. I have no ass, so I never have this problem. But if you had like quite a plump ass,
if you had it, what was his name?
Harry must
if you have a
badonkadonk,
Harry, you might have an issue. If you
What's
have
that?
A lot. If he has a lot of junk in the trunk.
Oh, of course, yes. Because if you have that, there's that little crevice between the back of your thigh and then a plump ass. Often the belt can get caught there.
That's the badonkadonk zone. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I think you should lay down more during thoughts. You are offering a lot more input than you ever have on this show.
Man, I'm absorbing every thought better than ever have.
I really think it should be a new thing where I read the thoughts to you and we get you a full bed next time. You just completely zone out.
Yeah, we can do that. Next episode, we'll take a quick break. I'll move the whole thing to bed and we'll see where my genius appears from.
Okay, well, I think Lewis has solved that one. It's that, if you've got junk in the trunk, it is easier to go down because butt cheeks slide better that way.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, this is the final one. We're going to end it here. This one was good. Big fan since Modern Digital, but I'm glad you guys are appearing to be okay and carrying on the podcast. I have an idea.
Anything could be better than Modern Digital, let's be real.
I have an idea brought straight to you from my shower. So this one was a shower thought, but it wasn't from Reddit.
Okay, good.
So if the brain is classed as a muscle and you have a headache, is that because you've pulled a muscle?
Oh, I think I've got a headache.
I think you just pulled a muscle, Lewis.
That's a good thought. Yeah, I guess so. You know what's weird? Why do you get a headache but you don't get like a leg ache?
I think it's like a cramp.
You do get leg aches?
Yeah, but
I don't think Lewis has ever done exercise.
but like when you have if you have a headache, you have, glass of water, all good. If you have a leg cramp, your legs just hurt.
Water helps cramps, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah, it often happens more when you're dehydrated. Isn't that correct?
That's true.
So I think it actually is quite similar.
Right.
But I think comparing the brain as a muscle to your hamstring is very different. Like they're different functions. Brain is a lot more, like you can get amputated and it won't affect the rest of your life. You can't get beheaded. It will affect the rest of your life if you get beheaded.
That's a good point.
It will end your life. So I think maybe comparing the two is where he went wrong in the shower.
Yeah, I don't think comparing my brain to my leg was a shining moment on this show. I go, it's pretty similar. My left leg and my brain, similar function, don't you think?
Yeah, well, guys, I think that's the end of thoughts. I guess we don't have any opinions on that other than what started out as seeming like it was a good thought. And as often shower thoughts go, is you dry yourself and you think, that was a bit shit.
Yeah.
And I think
so.
Andrew, probably maybe next time dry yourself before emailing the show. Oh, great. That's the end of the show and that's the end of thoughts.
Oh, that's the end of thoughts, guys. That was great. I learned so much.